it's Lucy here from Fun-Keys. Today we're going to be looking at how to play the chord to Imagine by John Lennon. Now, if you haven't already watched our melody video, please go and do that. The link is in the description for you guys. And if you have, here is a chord tutorial. We'll get started in just a second.
Welcome to Fun-Keys for Kids, piano and music lessons.
Okay, so Imagine by John Lennon. So we're going to be playing what we call some chords today. Now, a chord is a group of notes that we play together. So rather than playing a singular note like C, E, or G, we're going to put those three notes together like this and play them all at the same time. So the first three chords that we're going to be looking at are called C major 7th, and F, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain what notes are in all of these chords and I'm going to show you how they're played. And remember, at any point throughout this video, you can stop, rewind, you can slow down the video in the settings, and you can go back to any section that you want at any point, okay? So if I'm going too fast, just pause the video and try it again in your own pace. All right, so the first chord we're going to look at is our C major chord. Now that is in fact the notes I just played, C, E, and G. So all you're going to do is you're going to hold them all together at the same time, like that. There's your C major chord. The next chord we're going to look at is the C major 7th chord. Now this is very similar to the C major chord. All we're going to do is we're going to add in a B to those notes that we just played. So we're going to play C, E, G, and B. And there's your C major 7th chord. If you need a moment, just pause the video or go back. The next chord we're looking at is our F major chord. So this is F, A, and C, like that. So there's our first three chords. We've got C, E, and G, C major 7th, which is C, E, G, and B, and F major, which is F, A, and C. You got it. There we go. So the rhythm for these chords are held in beats. So we have the first chord C, which is 3 beats long. So you hold it for 3 counts, like so. 1, 2, 3, and then release. The C major 7th chord is in fact 1 beat. And then the F major chord is 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you put that all together, it sounds a little bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's that. And the easy part about this section is that it just repeats 3 times. So actually, no, 4 times. I apologise. So it goes like this. After 4, see if you can play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you go. So that is the first 4 lines of the section that we're going to be looking at. And there's actually only 2 lines to go. So the next 2 lines have some chords that we've already seen, but they also have some new chords which we haven't looked at. So the first chord we have is the F major chord, which you've already played. So that's F, A, and C. The next chord we're going to play is an A minor chord, and that has the notes A, C, and E in it. But if you go from F major to A minor, all you have to do is move from the F to an E. So it goes from an F major chord to an A minor chord, just like that. And it's super simple because you only have to move 1 note. So you've got F major for 2 beats, A minor for 2 beats, and then we've got what we call a D minor 7th. Now what we can do for this one is, we can keep the A and the C where it is because that's in the chord, but we also have a D and an F to add in. So you've just played an A minor chord, E, A, and C. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move to an F and a D from that E. So we're going to need 2 fingers for this bit. So it's going to sound like this. So that's for 4 beats, that one. Here's that bit again, just so you can recap it. So we've got F major for 2, A minor for 2, D minor 7 for 4. Good. Okay, so the last line, the final part, we're going to a G major chord, which if you go from the D minor 7 chord, all you have to do is keep your finger on the D and move these 2 fingers a note down each to a G chord. Like that. So we're going from the D minor 7 chord, like this, to the G major chord, which is G, B and D. D at the bottom, G in the middle, B at the top. And then you have a C chord. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the G where it is, and we're going to move the D and the B up to an E and a C. So like this. So you've just done G major to C major in this order. And then the next chord is a G 7th chord. So it's the same as a G major, but we're adding in another note, the 7th, which is F. So from the C chord that you just played, you're going to move the C to a D, add a B in, keep the G, and then move this E to an F, like that. So from C to G7, and then you go back to C, like that. So the way you just played it. So that final line, just for recap, is a G major chord, which you have just come from a D minor 7. So you've done, then you're going to go to the G major chord, which is moving, keeping this D here, and then moving these notes to a G and a B. Then to the C major chord, E, G and C. Then to the G 7th chord, which is F, G, B and D. And then back to the C chord. Okay, so the rhythm for that bit is G chord for 3 beats. So G for 3, C for 1, G7 for 4, C for 4. So you've got G, 2, 3, C major, G7, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, off. Okay, so if we put those last 2 lines together, you've got the F chord, A minor, D minor 7, G, C major, G7, C. Okay, so here's those chords again, the final 2 lines. I'm going to count you in 4 beats. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. F for 2, A minor for 2, D minor 7, 2, 3, 4. G for 3, C major, G7, 2, 3, 4, back to C, 2, 3, 4, off. There you go. All right, let's put the whole thing together. Remember, if you haven't managed to quite get everything, just go back, repeat things, whatever you need to, okay? That's what this video is for. Okay, so here it is from the beginning all the way through, okay? So remember, we're starting on C major 7 to F major. We do that 4 times, and then we go to the final section with from the F to the A minor to the D minor 7 and so on, okay? I'll shout out the chords for you and keep you guys in time, and then I will play it with the proper left hand and with the melody too, so you can hear that. Okay, so here's the chords, ready? After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3. C major 7, F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3. C major 7, F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3. C major 7, F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3. C major 7, F, 2, 3, 4. Next section, F, A minor, D minor 7, 2, 3, 4. G for 3. C major, G7, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4, off. And there you go. That is the chords, okay? See how you get on with that. And remember, go back as much as you need to. Rewind the video, pause, speed it up, slow it down, whatever you need to do. All right, fabulous. Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you what we have done in the intermediate and advanced class, which is looking at the left hand and then adding the melody in, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it through so you can see how it is all put together, okay? So this isn't the chords, this is a harmony pattern based on the chords played alongside the melody, okay? So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, and then it just goes back to the beginning and repeats those verses, okay? But that's just the section that we've learned in class. So remember, that melody I just played, there is a tutorial on that which is in the link description, which you can watch after you've watched this video, okay? So please do if you're not sure how to play the melody. But there you are, okay? Well done, guys. I hope that was useful. That is how to play Imagine, the chords and also the left hand and putting it all together. So there you are. I hope that's useful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, give us a like, give us a comment. If you've got something else to say, also give us a comment as well. You can also subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell for more videos, okay? Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day and we will see you all soon for another video. Bye-bye.
Want to teach your kids piano and music at home? Well, you can. Buy our funky splash cards for nursery kids and for school kids. You can also join one of our courses if you check out our website. Follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and LinkedIn.